Hi everybody, this is Joe. I'm here to do a video on narcissistic personality disorder. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about something that anyone who probably went through narcissistic abuse or someone who's going through any type of narcissistic abuse, to help them to understand on what's going on in this particular situation, or the situation that had already happened for those who had already had this done to them. And that is the discard phase and the narcissist's attitude and reaction towards this situation. This video is going to kind of help someone to understand on what's going on and what's actually happening, and in a lot of cases on why the narcissist reactions are the way they are, and help to understand what kind of attitude that they have during this phase or so. So what I mean by the narcissist attitude and reaction is more saying of this what type of reaction you will get out the narcissist, and this their attitude, this how they're going to react towards you during this situation, and these are kind of results that you will get out the narcissist. You know, these are traits that the narcissist will do during this discard phase or so. So what happened in this particular situation during the discard phase is that this is one of the last phases of the relationship with the narcissist. And you go through the IDEALIZE phase, and then the devaluation phase, then you go through the discard phase. And you know what happened in this situation, the narcissist, they kind of just throw you to the side as if, you know, you just nothing anymore, or no use to them, as far as just a empty container cup or so. In this situation, it's very hard to try to cope with something like this as far as going through the discard phase. And this is one of the hardest phases that anyone can ever go through, dealing with a narcissist. What happened is that when the narcissist was with you at first, you know, you was this biggest supply that they had on their list, and what they did, they just kind of uplifted you and flattered you and gave you all these compliments and put you on a high pedestal during this phase. And what ended up happening is that when you start to get devalued, is that they start to put you down. They start to try to do a lot of manipulation and a lot of mind tactics to try to get you back in line or so. And at the same time, in the process of this, they actually may be in the process of have somebody else in the IDEALIZE phase, and at the same time they devaluing you, and they probably setting up another narcissistic supply. So what ended up happening in this situation is that once your course had run dry with the narcissist start to do a lot of things where they start to come off as far as being very cruel, you know, very cold-hearted. They won't give you any closure on what's going on, and on your behalf, you know, you trying to find out at least what you had done wrong. You try to get the narcissist back to who they were, try to get their approval, trying to get their validation. And at this time, all what's happening is that you're getting rejected, and the more you try to come to the narcissist for answers, or trying to come to the narcissist for any closure, the more, it pesters them, the more it gets on their nerves or so. So what I'm going to be talking about in this video is more of the behavior of the narcissist. What I just mentioned before is as far as the phases, what you go through. I just named just a lot of light common things that you may experience with the narcissist or so. So that's why all that had been said or so. What happened with the narcissist, the traits that you will see during the devaluation phase is that this is the most dangerous and vicious time you could ever deal with the narcissist, because at this point, the narcissist doesn't care about anything. They don't care how you take things. They don't care how they lead the situation or so. And the reason why is because your narcissistic supply had run low or run out. They already done used what they had to use out of you, or they already got what they had got out of you. They don't need no more fuel from you in this situation. So that being said, they actually, at this time, 9 out of 10, and most likely, it's not really a 9 out of 10 thing, most likely, the narcissist really already fueling on a new narcissistic supply. So this is all they thinking about, and this is all they focus on. So at this time, they just completely ignoring you. And what happened, you just probably started noticing that, the narcissist, they will come off very arrogant or come off very vain, because what happened, and some people may have experienced this dealing with a narcissist, that you may end up running across this narcissist someplace or whatever. You're probably out in public or whatever. And there could be many other situations and many other cases in your situation or so. You may come across the narcissist somehow, some way. And what end up happening, narcissists will try to do a smear campaign or try to do this thing psychologically as if you coming around a narcissist. You coming around them because you're oppressed, or you're coming around them because you're infatuated with them. So they will spread this as a smear campaign to people, or they will even try to do this with you. They will actually think in their own mind, they could be delusional with this, as thinking that you're coming around pressing on them or so. So this is what happened with the narcissist when you in a discard phase or so, because what happened to narcissists at this time, they fueling off their new narcissistic supply. Sorry about that. So they feeling real good about themselves at this time. So anything that you do in this situation, whatever reaction, whether it's good or bad, is nothing but more fuel for them. So they try to use this as a two-way thing to their advantage, because at this point, at this time, they feeling so hyped and so good off this new narcissistic supply. You're going to get all the negative impact from the narcissist. And most of the time, what happens to narcissists, when you try to talk to the narcissist or come to any type of closure or try to come to agreement, as far as even if y'all just split up and you're trying to settle things or whatever, the narcissist will do things, or maybe even say things, most likely to put, they'll put it off to you as you getting on their nerves, or stop talking to them, why you keep harassing me, why you keep texting me, why you keep calling me, get off my Facebook page, get off my Instagram. Or if you dealing with the narcissist in any type of social media factor or anything like that. In the discard phase, the narcissist told this a way to know that this is really a discard, because if it's different than the silent treatment, because in the situation of the silent treatment, the narcissist is doing this to punish you, and this is their way of putting you back in line, and this is their way of having control over you. So at this point in the silent treatment, the narcissist, they actually get fuel. So whether you calling them, whether you're trying to get a hold of them through their friends, or you texting them or inboxing them or sending them emails or so. You know, the narcissist, they feed and fuel off this. Even though you're not getting no reply or no response from the narcissist, they actually still getting fuel from this. So in this case, just as much as everything I just mentioned right now, in this case you have noticed that they left all lines of communication open, but you're not getting no response. So you kind of wonder if this is a discard phase or this is a silent treatment phase. This could be for to someone out there in this situation, this could be just a silent treatment phase you're going through. To someone else out there, this could be a silent treatment phase that becoming a discard phase or begin to be into the discard phase. And if a narcissist, discarding you, they putting you in the discard phase, the narcissist will come off very agitated. This the part where this is a side of the narcissist where they will treat you as if you their worst enemy. And like I said, this is the most callous and vicious part of the narcissist that you will ever deal with during this phase, because what'll happen is that the narcissist, they will block your number, or the narcissist will block you off their social media, any type of their social media network or anything. This could be Facebook, Instagram, or it could be whatever it is, Twitter, or whatever the case may be with the narcissist. They may end up changing their number or so. What happened to narcissists, they cut off all types of communication from you. The narcissists, they block you out their lives or so. And if you so happen to come around a narcissist, come to their place or come around a narcissist, this narcissist could come off to you as threaten you. And this could be in a way where the narcissist will actually threat you with the police, to tell you to stay away from them. They'll call the police on you. They could go as far as trying to put a restraining order, or they'll do a smear campaign on you as far as telling other people that you this stalker or you this dangerous person, and you fear and they fear for their lives or so. They try to use a lot of flying monkeys to, as their protection, and turn a lot of people against you. So this is a very callous and cruel and heartless and cold-hearted, behavior that you will get from the narcissist. And, as much as this sounds as far as cruel and heartless, this is from the narcissist, I'm here to tell you in this video, people, if there's someone who actually dealing with this or going through this with the narcissist, I'm here to let you know that there's not, at this point, there's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do with this narcissist. At this time, this narcissist is really your worst enemy. They've been your worst enemy all along, but during that time, you was only saved by your narcissistic supply. At this point, they don't need you for anything. So at this point, the narcissist could be very dangerous at this point. And I can mean this psychologically, and I can mean this physically, because at this point, you don't mean anything to them. I'm very sad to say that and to say this in this video, but at this point that you actually don't mean anything to the narcissist. The narcissist won't care what happened to you. The narcissist will do things as far as it could just turn out very severe on your behalf. And at the same time, they getting all this hype off this narcissistic supply, this brand new narcissistic supply. So right now, they feeling like the man, or they feeling like the woman, whatever the case may be in your situation, if it's a male or female or so. So that's what they feeling right now. And at this point, they looking at you from a very low factor, and all you have meant to them is just narcissistic supply. So at this point, they will discard you, and you're probably sitting up wondering to yourself, can I at least know what I did wrong? Or the narcissist, they're a coward as far as them not giving me no closure or anything. You may be saying that to yourself. In the narcissist's mind, the narcissist, this is what they want. They don't want to give you no closure. The narcissist, they don't tell you they don't tell you what you had done. The narcissist, all they thinking about is going, coming from one project to the next, going to one project to the next, going to one thing from the next. If anyone understand how I'm saying that on that analogy or so. So that's all the narcissist thinking about. And at the discard phase, the narcissist, they if anything, they love misery. And what I mean by misery, if you pondering over them, and if you depressed, and all these different phases that you're going through about the discard phase, there's two obstacles that the narcissist, feeling and what they are going through. And that's one of them. They sit back, they actually don't care. And there's another one, if you are doing that, they liking that. They want you to obsess over them. They want you to think about them, or you sit back and wait for them or so. This is what the narcissist actually want, in this situation. So during this situation with the narcissist in this discard phase, it got to be clear to know and have a real high understanding at this situation that there's nothing you could do as far as the narcissist. Right now, the narcissist, they actually turn medieval on you at this time. So these are the reactions you will get out the narcissist during this phase. And the narcissist, and what they doing, they going back, doing a smear campaign on you, making themselves look like the poor narcissist victim, and you this suspect, or this evil person who just done them so wrong and done them so bad or so. So for anyone who out there probably wondering what do they do in this situation, as far as, understanding the narcissist discard phase, doing this situation as far as being discarded, having no closure, feeling a certain type of way in the inside or so, feeling used, feeling rejected or so, because the narcissist, at this point, they will do a lot of rejection or so. And no matter how you take it, they won't care. It's like nothing don't affect them. Your behavior, your reaction don't affect them or anything. And if you react out of your emotions or any type of ways, the narcissist will just do nothing but take it and turn this against you, or be so heartless or insensitive to your pain and emotions that you're going through. And so anyone out there wondering on how to cope with this during this discard phase, in this situation, dealing with the narcissist, got to always remember this. The narcissist only got with you for narcissistic supply. To have a clear understanding on why this relationship had even took place with the narcissist on the narcissist's behalf, is because they only got with you because of narcissistic supply. That's all anyone ever mean to the narcissist. A narcissist don't care anything about your personality. The narcissist don't care anything about your plans. It's all about them and their narcissistic supply. A narcissist needs this as far as fuel. So at that time you was with the narcissist, it was fueling off the narcissistic supply they was receiving from you. And this could be in all types of factors. This could be financially, emotionally, this could be even physically, wherever the case may be in your situation. So please understand that this is none of your fault. There wasn't anything you could have done to get this narcissist to stay in this relationship and to love you in the way that you deserve to be, and to have a relationship with this narcissist, and to get the relationship that you deserve to have with this narcissist, as far as you feeling that this person is a healthy person. none of this wouldn't have came about dealing with the narcissist. The narcissist will do this and continuously will do this with you each and every time they get with you. If they discard you and then get with you again when they do the hovering over you and things like that. And as far as, you're probably sitting up wondering if they're happy with their new narcissistic supply or their new mate or whatever, or whatever you want to call it in this situation or so. This new narcissistic supply that this narcissist have, they only see this person for a narcissistic supply. And it's all about just fuel. It's nothing more or nothing less. They don't care any more about this person as far as personally or anything as much as or any different that they had with you. And it's not like they care about you personally. It's just a narcissistic supply. In this situation, as far as the narcissist found their new target, their target will be flattered with all types of flattery and be lifted on this high pedestal. The new target will experience the devaluation phase because the narcissist will get bored with the new target. The new target will actually go through all the rage and anger and everything that the narcissist could possibly put anyone through. And you may be in a situation that this narcissist may try to come back and hover you, or this narcissist may try to come back to an old potential narcissistic supply. So at this time or so, this person that they are with, if you see anything on the social media as far as this person being happy, or they rubbing this in as far as they trying to talk about this person personally, like this the best person I ever dealt with, or this and that, trust me when I tell you, people, the narcissists love attention. They love to brag. They love to rub things in people's face, especially if they discarded you. All this is a tactic and a mind trick to depress you and to get you down and to make you feel beneath yourself. This may appear to be where they're not thinking about you, and this has happened naturally. They doing this in all factors. Trust me, the narcissists know what they had done. They know they discard you. Right now, they just hype off their new narcissistic supply. They haven't forgot about you. It's just right now, they on their hype. And what I mean by they haven't forgot about you, they still remember you. Even with their new narcissistic supply, right now they feel that they replace you with a new narcissistic supply. So this is their way of saying that you treat me so bad, now I found something better than you. This is what the narcissist is actually saying to themselves. So that's why they do this, and they do the thing where they don't leave you any closure. This is their tactic. This is the purpose of this. They will never leave you any closure. This is intentionally is done, and this is how desperate they are for their new narcissistic supply. So in this situation, if anyone going through this, and if they got all their ducks in a row after they had got discarded, and they start to come together with themselves as far as they know that the narcissist is someone that they don't, that you don't need in your life, or so this narcissist, if they start to come back, they start to hoover you, they may going to try to make contact back with you again. It could be where they probably send you a text message or a phone call, as far as they won't say nothing when they call you, or the text message to the wrong person, or whatever the case may be. They may show up around, around places that they know you be at, or so they may just show up just to be there, but they act like they're not paying any attention to you, or any of them factors. So the narcissist may try to initiate some type of contact, or initiate some type of visual contact to try to reunite you back into their mind again. I'm here to let you know, people, to look forward and do not look back. And the reason on saying this is because once you start to realize who the narcissist is, and once you had learned you know, the learning lesson as far as the discard phase, as far as having a true understanding, as far as the truth, as far as it wasn't your fault, as far as that, you know, that you worth more than what this narcissist had treated you, as far as they tried to make you feel of your value of only what you could just do for them instead of the nice person and bright person that you truly are and the kind, loving person that you are. Once you come to reality on this part, always remember that this narcissist don't mean any good in your life. So, you know, just leave that door shut as far as with the narcissist. You know, don't initiate no type of contact or any hovering that happened over you. You got to remember the narcissist had left. Got to remember the narcissist may come back. They may tell you that, you know, they realized what they had. You know, they made a big mistake. You know, they got all these problems that you got to excuse them about, and they had time enough to think about you and think about everything they had. People, I'm here to let you know, please do not fall for this. You done heard everything that the narcissist possibly could say to you. You done watch all these people promises, you know, had never been fulfilled or never came complete. You heard the same stories. You've seen the same lines over and over and over again dealing with these people. So, that being said, it's just to turn around and don't look back and look what's ahead of you. Because this narcissist, you know, there's no future with the narcissist at all. All this narcissist is going to do is just come back into your life, bring you misery, bring you that pain again. And if they discard you again, the discard phase will be worse than what the first discard phase. And just to remember, the best results in this is to stay no contact to this narcissist. No matter what happened, no matter what they say, no matter what they try to do to get a reaction out of you, do not give them anything, no type of emotional reaction or anything. This is what the narcissists want. Give them nothing to feed off of and stay no contact. So hopefully this video then help someone out. Try to reach out to anyone out there who probably going through a situation like this or so. So remember, people, to keep your minds protected, keep your heart shielded, and thank you very much for watching this video. I will be talking to you next time, and have a good day.